Friday. It's my day off. Let's go over that disclaimer real quick. I'm Lauren Howman. I'm a nurse practitioner. I'm not operating as such during my fasting journey, so thanks for following me. But always consult with your own doctor or medical provider before starting a new journey with fasting, diet, or exercise. Let me see if I can turn this down without getting sweaty. Maybe you can hear me a little bit better. I'm in the car. I just left Target. And believe it or not, I left with nothing but a bottle of water, which is crazy. I came because I need a new bathing suit, and I didn't like anything I saw. I tried on one. It looked ridiculous, so that got left behind. And I was looking for shorts in the next size down because, like I told you, my shorts are getting too big, but they didn't have any in my size that were like my style. So the only thing they had was white, and I cannot wear white with my current lifestyle with young kids. So white shorts are out. And so I left empty-handed. Like, who does that? I'm so, like, bummed and proud at the same time. I don't even know. Like, I didn't find anything to buy. So just a funny little story for you today. This is why I tell you that you must consult with your own doctor before fasting, and why I don't want to be liable for what happens to you when you fast. So I finished a 9-day fast on Tuesday. I had food Wednesday. I had food on Thursday, and I had... Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I have not eaten yet today, so around 5 o'clock I'll hit 24 hours, but I am doing OMAD this weekend, so I'll be eating tonight and keeping it low carb. I'm thinking steak and broccoli is what's going to be on the menu for me. And anyway, so this morning I dropped the kids off at school, and then I went to have my blood drawn for my thyroid level, which I need to have checked. And I'm going to tell you what, the second that she put that needle in my arm, I about hit the floor. Almost passed out. Now, there's no reason for that because I've eaten many times and I had to be fasting for this lab level, but I had been fasting, prolonged fasting earlier in the week for 9 days, and I've had 3 meals since that time that had sufficient everything. Even though it was low carb, it had sufficient everything, and I feel really good. But I'm not a person who passes out with blood work. I'm not a person, I can draw my own blood, which we learned about me during my IVF journey, because a lot of times at work I would have the blood drawn at work instead of going to a separate lab and having to leave work and do all that jazz. So I would just draw my own blood and somebody would stand there and collect it, but I'd be the one poking the needle. So I am not a person who gets squeamish about labs, but yep, almost hit the floor, and I was thinking, oh Lord Jesus, please do not let me pass out in this facility. I would be so embarrassed. And so I just, like, I didn't even allude to the fact that I got, like, instantly dizzy. Like, I had the ringing in my ears, and like I wasn't sure if it was going to go down or not, or if I was going to go down or not, but I didn't. It took a second to recover. But another thing that happened to me during this last fast that I've never experienced before is that on day 7, it started to get to the point where when I wanted to stand up from a seated position, I had to take my time. So I shot up one day to go see a patient and was like, whoa, a little bit dizzy. I'd been sitting in my chair like for my entire lunch break, and got up to go see a patient, and I got a little dizzy. So from then on out, I got up a little bit more slowly, and that's all you have to do with that. It's orthostatic hypotension, and your blood pressure just drops too fast, and for whatever reason, it can be dehydration, it can be all sorts of things, but it can happen, and if you're not careful, you can fall out on the floor. So that's something that had never happened to me before. But I also did not have any carbs or any calories during this fast. And in previous fasts, I may have had a few carbs per day, like 2 or 3, with heavy cream or coffee creamer or something of that nature. So that's something new for me. I'm not worried about it. It's something that, it's a compensatory mechanism with your blood pressure, and all you need to do is just make sure you're aware of the fact so that you can get up a little bit more slowly and not try to skyrocket out of your chair and then fall flat on your face on the floor. So those two things happen. So I'm doing OMAD this weekend, and tonight's going to be steak and broccoli. I asked my husband if he wanted to cook steak at home or if he wanted to go out. He chose to go out. That's probably a bad idea because my kids are not the best at restaurants, but so it's not always as enjoyable. So I thought he would say home because of that, but he said out, so we're going to go out to eat. And it's 90 degrees, so we'll probably swim after that. I don't really have any nuggets for you today or anything to talk to you about. I just wanted to come on and tell you, like, the weird things that can happen when you're fasting. and why you need to have supervision and have somebody monitoring you, your blood pressure, your blood sugars, and all of that fun stuff while you are fasting. I myself monitor myself, and that's not really advised. So that's why I don't want to be in charge of anybody else's fast. I'm kind of bummed that I didn't get any shorts today. I'm kind of bummed that I didn't get a new bathing suit. But at the same time, that's good because I'm saving money, right? So there's nothing wrong with that. Don't know what we have planned for the weekend because there's a heat wave coming through, and so we're not going to be outside as much as we usually are. But I'm going to OMAD through the weekend, and I'm going to hit another fast coming up on Monday. So I hope everybody has a good day.